Welcome to the Video Marketing Made Easy podcast, where we believe that video is the most powerful way to monetize your message, stand out in the market, and grow your business. Today, we're talking about how to stop procrastinating creating your next video. I think it's a natural tendency for a lot of us to be hesitant on creating another video, creating more content, because you create videos for a purpose, right? And that is to share it with others. Talk to me about procrastination in the video creation process, and why is that something that holds people back so much?
Have you ever said to yourself, I don't need to create this piece of content or this video today. I can always do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you're like, oh, I could always do this tomorrow. I can push it back. You know, it's easy to reschedule this time block in my schedule. I feel like that's happened to probably every single one of us. And especially early on when it's like we're less clear around what we should be talking about in our content, which is a big barrier from actually just creating our next video. Or we're like, I'm feeling more introverted today. Like I'm in the weeds of my business. I'm working with a client, or I'm working on this project, and I can push this off. What you're really saying is I can push off growing my business in a roundabout way, because what you're saying no to, or you're procrastinating, is the opportunity for more visibility, for more interaction with your customers, for more growth opportunities, which is only possible through marketing activities like content creation, like video creation. And so, to quote the one and only Shia LaBeouf, just do it. Just do it. Seriously.
Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. And that's, it's easier said than done, right? Like, oh yeah, just do it. Like easy for you to say. You guys are video creators at heart. You have all the equipment and the tools. That may be true, but guess what still stops us? Not having the proper mindset or the preparation, knowing what we're going to, you got to put some planning. And there's a few things that really make it easier to create your next video, your next batch of videos. And one tip we have is to make it a non-negotiable in your schedule. Literally block off time that's recurring in your calendar. Do it right now and be like, okay, every Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m., I'm going to plan and script all of my content for the next month. Maybe the next Thursday, it's going to be, hey, I'm going to finalize those scripts, add some additional SEO strategies, some keyword research, and plan this into my Google Doc, maybe into my project management software, but make it non-negotiable, because then you can then have a time set apart to film. You can batch film videos. And only, think about this. You only need to set up a camera, whether it's your webcam or your phone, or a more cinematic camera, whatever you have access to. Set it up once per month and for a couple hours, and set it up the day before, at least, by the way. Don't set up the day of. And you have that time blocked off to create your next video. No longer are you procrastinating creating, because it's in your calendar. No one else can block time off. You can't put more tasks or projects to do in that time block because it's not negotiable, it's set. And actually, a second big winner too of a tip is an accountability partner. Josh, this has been a big one. Since I brought you on last year and hired you full time, is like you act, whether you know it or not, as an accountability partner. Whether it's recording this podcast or creating a training video. What kind of power or what additional tips do you see as far as setting up, creating your next video?
Well, just like you were saying with that, setting it up in your schedule. And this is something that is life changing. If you move from creating a to-do list to scheduling things on your calendar, your life's going to change dramatically. That is how you build success in your, with your time, really. And so making that switch from, hey, I need to do these videos, to, oh, I'm shooting these videos today, at 3 p.m. or whatever it is, that's going to change your whole life dramatically. And then, yes, the accountability partner is huge. If you're working with clients, lucky for you, there's your accountability partner, right? They've paid you, you're going to come, you're going to shoot. But when it comes down to yourself, really, it's a valuable thing. Find a way to grab an accountability partner and plug them into your video creation workflow. Whether it's inviting a guest And that'll even make things more interesting for your videos, right? I mean, you're bringing in somebody, you're bringing in some new information that's gonna, you know, you boost up some engagement by itself. But yeah, you really need to have those two things. And I guess I'm just emphasizing down what you were talking about, but really, it'll really change your life. So there's that.
Yeah, which is huge. Procrastination, I don't believe we can fully eliminate 100%, because there are still moments like, honestly, there are days, and I'm sure you can all relate, Josh, you too, right? It's like you wake up and you're like, I don't really feel like working today,
Right.
which means like part of that work will include content creation for your business. And it's fighting against that voice in our head, or sometimes like in our gut, if there's a voice in our gut, that does tell us like, hey, we're not good enough to do this, or we're not ready to do this. There are plenty of things that come in that want to stop us from doing what we should be doing. And that is creating content to get visible, to get more paid, and to serve more people. Because video content is a powerful way, and something that we intend with this show and these messages is to help give you quick wins and ways to transform the way you do your business and your marketing.
Definitely. And we want to share more with you on how to do just that. So we are inviting you to join our webinar. That is, if you go to videosupply.com/webinar, we take you through this program. It's called Three Shifts to Skyrocket Your Business with More Visibility, Revenue, and Impact using video. Why should somebody tune in to this, Dallin?
Yeah, because it speaks to what we say time and time again on the show, is that video is the best way to grow your business and supercharge your marketing. Because without visibility, people will never know you exist. No longer can you get away with just having a sign up on your office space or having a website up. You need a way to capture people's attention, and video is the best way to do that. And so we walk you through our proven 3-step process in Video Supply that helps brands like you stand out and grow your business. And we have proven it and tested it over now many years with many different types of clients and industries to know like this is the way to simplify, systemize, and successfully grow your business using video.